started the club because I used to play Go with Will, works in the library. I actually have no idea why we started playing the game. It actually just kind of happened. And then Will was like, let's start the club. So then we started playing on Thursdays after school. Our goals right now are to play Go, kind of spread the game out a little bit, and be an environment where if people want to come in and learn the game, they can come and just have a good time. My favorite part of the club is probably just the people in it. Will's so awesome. Lawson started coming. We love Lawson. Dennis is super cool. I've got to meet him. He's a new person. I drive him home every time. We have a great time together. Yeah, it's definitely the people, meeting the people. I think you should join the club if you want to come learn a new board game. I think we have fun. Sometimes we have snacks. But you know, like, we can get some snacks, like, if you join.
A friend of mine, Riley, I was at his house for, it was like having people over for a dinner, and there were a lot of people there, and then there was like one table off to the side, and there was this little board and these little stones, and they were playing this game. And I've always been like interested in like really simple games, so I just kind of was like watching, and I don't know, I was just really interested in it. And then at some point I walked over and was like, oh, can somebody teach me how to play? And I played like 3 or 4 games on a little like 5x5 board that night. But I was just like really interested in the game. And when I was playing, it was like, seemed very simple, but also very complicated, but I had no idea what was going on. And then I probably didn't play for like, I don't know, 3 months after that. And then I ran into him and I was like, hey, I want to play that game again. And he was like, oh, well, there's some people that play at this place downtown, whatever, on Wednesday nights. So I started going there and playing a little bit more, and I would always get like totally destroyed by everybody that was there. And then I don't know how it came about, but I mentioned it to Jonas here, and then we just started playing almost every day in the library here. And then like the two of us kind of like learned how to play the game together. And I would like go back to my friend and be like, oh, we had this situation, we didn't understand how it worked, and then he would explain it to me. Then I would come back and explain it to Jonas. And then both of us started watching like videos online of like strategy and stuff like that, and got into it. And then at some point I was like, oh, well, I'm an employee here, so I shouldn't just like only play games with just you, and we should make this a club. And then we made it a club, and more people started playing and got interested in it. So yeah, I'm really like, it's really fun to teach this game to other people, because to watch other people do the same thing that I did, where they're like, oh, so this is all the game is? And then you play for a little bit, and then they're like, wait, how did that happen? Why did that happen? And yeah, it's fun. I don't know, I just hope it's like a small group of people who are like interested, and there's like a regular time that you can come back to play it, and it just gives me an excuse. It's selfish mostly, just gives me an excuse to play it more often. Do you enjoy playing Go? That should be the real question.
I do enjoy playing Go. Showing like more of a huge possibilities of what I and the opponent can play throughout whatever board I've chosen. And it's just fun seeing what possible moves that can be played or not. Mm-hmm. I found it through my open hour last trimester through Will and Jonas playing this interesting grid game. Coming here and seeing if my newfound knowledge can improve throughout the games. See if I can beat one opponent or so.
Like the strategy, probably. Also, like, it reminds me of when I was younger, because I used to live in China for a little bit, and so this is what like all the old ladies would play out on the street. So I feel like there's just a lot of stuff, like there's a lot of clubs in West High that are kind of just like neglected, you know, or there's like the people hear it and they're like, oh, that's like nerdy, or like that doesn't sound fun, and they just don't do it. And like for like this is like one of those clubs, and you're like, you first hear of it, you're like, oh, that's kind of like a nerdy thing, and so people just don't join. But then like I kind of want to like I want to expand it, you know. That's totally my capitalist mindset.